Thank you for visiting our channel. Today I came out to review and also quick unbox this awesome looking USB microphone boom and arm set. This is done by a company called Maono and it is modeled AU-PM461S. And this is a beautiful set. This is a budget full set microphone with the filter in the front, so it doesn't matter if you want to play games online and you want to talk professionally for YouTube videos, or even if you have a podcast, this will really help you out. I do not want to forget, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, click the subscribe button. Make sure you share this with your friends and family, and make sure to click the notification icon, select all, in order to get notified once we have a new video out. On top of that, if you have a question, drop them at the bottom of the video. We love to help you out ASAP. And don't forget to click the like button. It really motivates us to make these type of videos quickly with a little more detail every time. And here are all the components that are part of this box. So it comes with this user manual, and it is pretty thick. It has a lot of information jam-packed inside of it. Here's the best part. Under contents, it will tell you what languages it comes in. So the one that we need is English. So that means 8 pages is going to be about the microphone itself. So here you go, this is specification. Also have some information that we already captured from back of the box. Shows how much of voice it will accept and all the parts that we're just covering right now. And then going next, it shows you how you can hook it up and also how everything comes together one by one, which we're going to show in this video. And the next part, it will talk to you how you will be able to talk to the mic and how you will be able to connect. Again, these are all going to be shown on this video, and this is really positioned for Windows, but you can see that once you set it up on Windows, if you couldn't find it, how you will be able to set it up step by step, and that's about it. The rest is going to a different language. But when you go to the back, it has a lot of information in the back. This is the best part, that it has their email address, just in case if you need support, that they will help you. The next thing that it comes with is going to be the stand itself, and you can see how it's going to be opened. And this part is the one that you hook up to the mic, and the other side of it is the one that will go to the table itself, which we're going to show in a couple of seconds. I really like how they have these springs so that way it doesn't open up too much, and once you open it, just gets stuck like this. There is a little knob over here that you can make it harder so that way it doesn't move that much. But if you need to go back and forth, there is another one which is going to be for the mic to make sure that it stays still so it doesn't move. It's not going to be wobbly, so make sure tie it really hard. Just make sure that it is tight enough, and that's about it. And there you go. This is how it really looks. So yes, both sides have this spring. So here is the table clamp, and you can open it so that we can hook it up to the table, which we're going to do in a couple of seconds. And yes, this goes back and forth, so this way you have ease so that we can hook it up, and where the stand is going to go in, and there is a little knob so that way you can make it nice and tight so that way it doesn't move that much. This is a shock mount. This is where you're going to hook up this part to the stand, and then you will be able to hook up your mic on this, and this is the wire that will connect to the mic going on the other side to your computer. There you go, this part, and then this is the one that you're going to connect to the mic. I really like this Pro filter for your mic, so this way if you have any kind of lettering like sa or sha, and also if you also breathe on your mic, this will cover it so that way you do not get any kind of residue on top of that. Also your sound very professional, and it does not have any kind of wind that comes out from your mouth and going to the mic itself. This will really block it because this is going to be in front of you. That it does come with a little velcro for your wire that goes along the stand itself, so this way it's not going to hang down or you don't have to twist it around and then you have shorter wire. This will really help you out. They are giving you 2 of them. There you go. They're giving you 2 of them, so this way you can use it to clip the wires around the stand itself. So this really going to help you out. And if you need support, here's the email address. And the best and the last thing is going to be the mic itself. It's sitting inside of a little plastic, and once you take it out, this is how it really looks. I really like that design, how everything is put together. And you do have a little volume for gain, so this way you can make it very sensitive when you go through, which we're going to test in this video. And here's the wire hookup that we're going to hook it up, and this part will go on the shock mount and it's going to just stick. But you can see that the back part is also really nicely designed. I have to say that there's not much weight to it, but it looks really cool. We're going to test that in a couple of seconds. Here's their name written right in the front. You do have these little cuts on the side. I really like that too. And it is pretty solid, so I'm just trying to push it through to see if I'm going to able to make a dent to it. And no, you're not going to be able to do that. But I really like how this is put together. So let's go through and now put it together. We're going to hook up the mount first. How easy it is. There you go. Make sure it's straight. So make sure this part is nice and tight so it doesn't move. There you go. Done. The next step is the stand. So make sure that you open it first and it doesn't pinch your hand. But once that's done, you just have to hook it up, bring it down, and then you can use this to tie it up. So this way it's nice and tight. We will use the shock mount. So you have to tie the shock mount right on top. Once that's done, make sure that it is positioned this way. We'll bring it down a little bit, grab the mic, hook it up on the top, and just twist. And there you go. Now it's not going to move. But yes, you can still turn around because the bottom part of it comes out like this, and that's it. Now, make sure that it's positioned towards you because you have to bring it to you so you can talk, and then you can push it back. That part is done too. We're going to hook up the pop filter, which is right around here, and then push it, and there you go. Now it's hooked up. So here's the wire, and then it has to go at the bottom of your mic. So that part is connected. Now we have to fish the wire around the stand. So we're going to use the velcros that came with it. So one we're going to put right over here. I know that you got to go through it. I know that you have to use this to go through it. There you go. And then the next part. And there you go. You just have to make sure that it is nice and tight. And that's it. And then we can connect it to the computer. So going from the clamp itself, then going to the stand, and then we also put the wire. And then that wire goes down. Alright, so the wire goes here in the clamp and then goes back up to the actual mic. Now if you look a little bit up, here's the mic. Here's the pop filter. So this is how everything is set up. And now we can go ahead and play with the mic. So once you hook up the mic to the computer, you need to do some settings. Number one is to get an app just like what I have called OBS. Now for that, we need to go to Google and we need to type OBS, and it's just called Studio. And we need to go to download and click OK. So it will take you to the actual OBS projects.com. And over here, you can see that there's a huge button for Windows. If you are using Windows, you can also install this on Mac or Linux. The one that we recommend is going to be Windows. We will click on it and then start downloading. So then you have to install it on your computer. Once that is done, you will get something like this. Now I have set up a few things there because I have a capture card, and also I set up my Blue Snow mic that I'm talking to right now. But then you need to set up a few things. So remember, you can set up the mic two ways using this app. Number one is going under settings, and then you get this little menu. Go to your audio, and over here you can select your mic. You can set up your mic here. But this is not what we will do. We will click cancel. Very easily, we can select it over here. So there is a little plus sign. We will select that. Go to audio input capture and select that. And then you will get a name. So in this case, this is, and there you go. And the model number, you can put it down just in case if you really have more than one mic like I do. So I'm just going to put PM461S at the end of it. I'm just going to put that much and press OK. Now it will give you that you need to select your mic. So you can scroll down and then you can select your USB mic. Select that and press OK. Now you have it ready. So we can disable or enable that mic in order for it to use. But because we already have one, it is not going to work with the both of them. So we will disconnect the Blue Snow and we will go through to use our Maono mic, and that way we can test it out. So I have to mention that when you scroll down, you have to select the USB name right there, and that is the one for your mic, and press OK. And that's it. Now I already disabled it, so I could enable, and now the voice is from both mic. So I will disable my Blue Snow and we will go through to test out the mic. So remember that I did not disconnect my actual mic, and this is the one from Maono. So we will bring down the density to the 0%. So this is how it sounds when there is no. So this is about 25%, and you can hear me that how good the sounds start getting, and then we can make it more sensitive so you can grab all the background noise with it, which we're gonna go next. So this is about 50% with the background noise, and I'm sure that my chair makes noises, and also if I have to snap my fingers, it will also pick that up really good, and then we're going to make it more sensitive. So this is about 75% sensitive, and you can see that how loud our voice got, and we didn't change our voice to get louder. Like, we did not make our voice to be louder. We're still talking the same way. It's just the mic getting more sensitive to pick up everything around. Even if I have to tap something on the table, it's just gonna have to pick it up. And this is 100%, so this is going to be very loud. And this is awesome way because even my Blue Snow does not have this type of sensitivity. I have to set it up through this app, and I have to set it up more sensitive in order to pick up my voice. Even if I have to whisper, it's just gonna pick it up. But with this mic, you have that little knob right in the front that you can make it this sensitive, so it picks up the voice properly. Even if I have to tap on the table, it should pick it up, you know, so this is really cool. So this is a test to show you how sensitive it can get when you are talking in front of it or also in the back part of it. So let's just test that right now. So we will put this on about 50 gain. There you go. So that way we're going to check it out to see how good it will sound. So right now the sound is coming from the actual camera itself, and then we're going to switch that to the mic as we do right now. And here you go. So this is the sound from the front, and now if I have to move this, so we will move back to the camera, and here you go. Now it is going to be from the back of the mic itself. So this is how good it will sound when you're sounding from the back part of the mic. So again, remember that it really positions that you have to be in the front part right over here in order to sound really good. But if you want to, if you're going to sit behind it, this is how much further it will sound when you're trying to test it this way. So I just wanted to bring this for you guys to show you exactly how it will sound. So this was our test on the mic itself on how really sensitive it can get. We will switch back to our other mic in order to play with it. But remember that you need something like Audacity or OBS. In my favor, I really like OBS in order to even do some dub-overs. This will really help me out to process it. Again, it's very easy to do, and it is one of the best to process. And doing this all together will be really good. Again, now I went back to my Blue Snow. As you can see it right now, I disabled the Maono one, so that way we can finish up the video. I have to mention that it is really good. I really like it. We're going to use Maono one for my secondary on a different table, just in case if I ever needed to do two things at the same time. Now I do not have to move the mic back and forth. I can just jump on the other one, disable one, enable another one in order to have the voice, and you can hear the differences in between of which one is which. And I know you're going to like this a lot better, but I have to mention that this is a budget setup. It's really good for your podcast, or if you want to go through something like DJing online, this will really help you out to fade in and fade out with your music. And on top of that, if you do have YouTube channels and you want to do these type of videos, that might really help you out big time. There is another model that we will review very shortly, but I have to mention that this is excellent mic. I really enjoy playing with this. It's very easy to put together, and on top of that, if you need to take it away, the case itself has everything really nicely set up so you can put everything back together. But this is going to take it to the level that you're really looking for using pro mic. And on top of that, if you are starting out a YouTube channel, or you want to do some podcasts or playing video game with your friends, and you want to have something so you can talk to sound better and sound very clear, use this mic, and I know you're going to like it. Except that I hope you guys like our video. If you do like it, click the like button, subscribe button on the top, comment in the bottom. Always remember to visit our own website, which is exitex.info. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and other social networking places, and thank you.